Hey guys, how's it going? Colin from Cousins Paintball here, talking about the new upgrade kit that you can get from the Die Camp for your DSR Plus. Stick around and let's talk about that. Hey guys, thanks for sticking around. Before we get into this, drop a follow, a like. If you like what we're doing here, you can see all the stuff that we're doing down the road. Want to do a shout out to Gino for allowing us to use his DSR Plus to doing this upgrade video. Just real quick, getting into it, DYE came out with these new DSR Plus Ironman Pro kits that, on paper, and from what I can tell, make it a lot more air efficient, simple maintenance, switching back and forth to the mech frame, electronic, whatever you want to do. Greater consistency, and like I said, the maintenance is a lot easier with these parts. Stick around, we're going to show you how to install it, and I'll see you at the end of the video. Thanks. Alright guys, so we're going to show you, starting off, how to upgrade the DSR Plus bolt kit with the new DSR Plus Ironman Pro kit. First, we're going to undo this back cap over here. Boom. I like to get everything disassembled first. So might need a little rag, a little more tension there. Gonna unscrew the back cap from the main part of the bolt assembly. Boom. Be careful, keep your hand over this slot right there, because there is a spring underneath that area that pushes up a little tiny door that we will be replacing. Just don't want that guy going anywhere. So unscrew that. Boom. We're going to take this door out. I'm going to put that to the side because we don't need it anymore. And then down in here is a little tiny spring. I don't know if you guys can see that, but we're going to keep this guy like that so that spring doesn't go anywhere. Alright, so first off, I'm going to take the bolt tail. A couple flats right here on both sides, so if it's a little tight for you guys, you can use an adjustable wrench. You're going to take your new bolt tail, screw that on, nice hand tight. Boom. Pop the button out right there with your button spring. Going to grab that new one. You will apply a little bit of grease around that orange O-ring right there before reassembly. Put that guy back in. Boom. Push that. Spring goes into the bolt tail. We will screw that part back on. So that's how that should look like right now. And then for the last piece, we will be replacing, like I said, this aluminum metal door frame right here with this one right here. Just to show you guys, there is a little curved part right there. You're going to want that curved part to be facing towards the bolt. So once again, when you're putting this guy into the top, put that like that. Gonna make sure that these are just like that. So for the last step, you're gonna push that down as hard as you can, and take the back of your bolt assembly and screw that into place. Boom. And that is what it should look like at the end of the bolt upgrade. Let's move on to the next part. Alright, so the next part that we're going to take care of is upgrading our solenoid on our DSR Plus. We already got a couple of steps ahead of you. So normally, when you take the solenoid off, you will have 4 screws that go there. We're going to be taking those guys out and replacing them with these posts that you're going to be able to change the solenoid to the mechanical valve a lot quicker, a lot easier, less headaches. So we did that for you. That post down there and that post right there. For your actual solenoid, you're going to need a small Phillips. Take out that one and this one. Take off your pilot off of your solenoid real quick. Pop that off, put it to the side. Next, these 2 Phillips screws right there on your pilot manifold. Unscrew that. which will then, sometimes I like to just take these guys out, turn that to the side a little bit so you can get a little bit to grab onto, put that to the side. Then I like grabbing a small skinny Allen key so you can go from the other side and push your spool on out. So that's what you're going to have, and then we're going to be replacing it with this red one right here. I'm going to apply a little grease on all 5 of those O-rings right there. Pop that back in to place. Boom, push that down. Going to grab the pilot manifold. Line this up. Got a little hole on the top, a little hole over here. We're going to line that up. Push that down into place. Grab my screws that I lost. 1 and 2. Ooh. Got a weight on me right there. Boom. We'll tighten this one up. Tighten the second one up. Now if you're worried about putting the pilot on the wrong way, don't worry. There is only one way to put it on. So it's not like you can really mess that up. It'll fit nice and flush. Tighten the one screw. Then the other. Boom. Boom. Light cover grease right here, so when you're putting it back on, it seats very nicely. The last thing you're going to do before you put the solenoid back in the marker is you're going to take the solenoid gasket, put it over that air transfer tube. Boom, push that guy down. Now we're going to revisit those posts. So normally you would have 4 screws, like I said, holding everything into place. But with these 2 posts that you replaced, when you tighten down the frame with the body, it will keep your solenoid in place, won't wiggle around, and then when you have to change it out, quick, simple, plug your solenoid back in, and you're off to the races on the solenoid. We'll move on to the next part, and stick around. Alright, so last part of this project is going to be upgrading the Hyper 6 regulator. You're going to need a 30 seconds Allen key for this project. Gonna start off taking each screw out on the frame on each side. Boom. On the side should then just slide right out, maybe a little wiggle. You got your regulator housing right there. You're gonna unscrew that. When you do that, the spring might fall out. That's not a big deal. I'm just gonna put that guy down to the side. You're also gonna need those pliers. Be able to take the red piston out, place that down to the side, and also this little plate. Push that guy out, wiggle that out, boom, put those down to the side, and then you got your replacements. So start with that plate. There is a little O-ring on the inside right there that you might want to grease up a little bit with a Q-tip, Allen key, whatever you got laying around. Wedge that guy into place right there. Going to take your new regulator piston, grease it up over right there. Boom. Slide that into place. New spring goes right on top. We're going to hand tighten this. Just like that. Slide it back into place. Take your screws. Boom. Nice and secure. And then this is the last step. After that, you'll put your DSR back together, and as long as all the steps were filed correctly, you will have a brand new DSR Plus with upgraded DSR Plus Ironman Pro Kit. Alright, so that was that. If you guys got any questions about anything that just went on in the video, drop it down in the comment section. Give us a call, whatever the situation is. Thank you for sticking around, looking at the video, and we'll see you next time.